Hey, how you doing today? I am Tequila Coleman. In today's video, we're going to talk about the Lord is setting the standard. So this word, it is for God's daughter. And I want to speak to you today because I want to give you this word that the Lord, just opened up my eyes to last night. And he was just communicating something to me that I really believe God's daughter need to hear this, okay? So if you were raised without a father, or if your father was in your life, however, let's say your father didn't communicate your worth or value to you, if your father, didn't treat you like a princess, didn't make you feel special, wanted, or even protected or provided for you, this video is for you, okay? Because I'm going to reveal, I'm just share what the Lord had shared with me last night, okay? So I was reading in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 25, which says, "Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her." And as I read this scripture last night, I began to hear the Lord say, the same way how I'm loving you, Tequila, is how your husband will love you. And so God was communicating to me the standard. God was letting me know God is the one who is setting that standard. He's the one who has raised that bar in my life, right? And so when he releases my husband to me, my husband will meet that standard and go above it. He cannot go below it, okay? And so this is why I'm bringing this word to you, because number one, I want you to help yourself to identify the standard God has set in your life, okay? I want you to see how God is protecting you. I want you to see, or even help yourself to to understand, that God loved you, right? I want you to write these things down because God is setting the standard. He's raising a bar, okay? Because he understands some of his daughters, their fathers, in the physical didn't set, the right standard, and it's for whatever reason, that was going on with them. So God is like, I'm raising the bar. I'm setting the standard. Many of you are lowering your standards for a prodigal, and that's what God doesn't want. Okay, which is why he placed you in a divine separation so that he can begin to pour out his love, onto you, and you can begin to, get used to, you know, um, your heavenly father loving you in a different way, right? We got to, in order for us to raise our standards, right? What goes into that is you got to get used to being treated better, right? You got to get used to better treatment, right? In order for that to become your new standard. And so this is what God is doing in our life, right? So I want you to write down, okay, like how God protects you, right? God is setting the standard. He said, God is like, I'm protecting you, so your husband will come back and protect you. If God tells you the truth, right? We already know God is truth, right? So God tell you the truth, your husband will be truthful to you. God affirms you. He always, I know for me, God is always building me up. He always telling me what I deserve. He always telling me I'm precious. He tells me how he loves me, right? He give me those words of affirmation. And so therefore my husband will affirm me. He will use his words to build me up, nothing less, right? God strengthens me, right? God corrects me, right? And that's the same thing husbands will do, right? Whatever that bar is that God is setting in your life, your husband will meet the standard, okay? God provides for me. My husband will be a provider, right? God respects me. He loves me. God answers me. Let me tell you something. Because when I pray, and when I'm dealing with certain things and I'm asking God, questions, He answers me, right? God, He's not ignoring me. He's not avoiding me, right? He actually answered my question. Now, He might not answer the question the way how I want Him to answer it, but He does answer me, right? And so, again, God wants you to know, okay, that your husband, he won't be ignoring you. He won't be giving you the silent treatment trying to punish you, but he will answer you. He will sit you down and communicate with you. He will be vulnerable with you. He will know how to handle your emotions, okay? He will help to meet that emotional need, okay, within you, right? So God wants you to know, He wants you to begin to look at God wants you to turn your attention to God and look at how He is with you, how He's answering you, how He's providing for you, how He's protecting you, how He's blessing you, how He, clearing your name, how He's revealing truth to you, how He, bringing justice into your life and your situation. God said, I'm setting the standard. When God set the standard, you can't allow anyone else to come in your life and lower that standard. God is setting the standard on how you are to be treated. Okay? So with that, I am Tequila Coleman. I'll talk to you real soon. Take care.